Welcome back.
All right.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna show you Hoard base setup. I'm in creative mode. Daytime. So this is the bear's den. This building is literally in every big green zone area called the bear den, right? Pretty basic setup. This is a two-part kill box. One part for early on. This is early on part right here. All you need early on. This section alone will last first 40 Hoard nights, right? Will last 40 Hoard nights. Now, like, by the time you hit 40 Hoard night 40 weeks into the game, you should have access patches. The turrets you can get from airdrops. Farming plots you can get from airdrops. This is basically set up that you can do with very minimal effort, pretty much. Hey, James.
Hey, how you doing,
How'd
Crypty?
your appointment go yesterday?
Tell you, everything went okay. Um, Everything's back to normal,
Ah,
and
good.
I'm back home.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, for
all right, I will pop out of here. Go
oh,
back to the lobby.
all right. When I get done, because I'm gonna keep this kind of short.
That's fine. All right.
So basically, how this works. There's a debris pile that's right here. Need to get rid of red bricks right here. Get rid of those. It's not very much. Put ladders in up this wall to this point where the red is, where the damaged blocks are. Hang on. Ah! Yes, it was chunkery. Okay, so this is what this looks like by default. What this building looks like by default. Okay. So the first primary area you want to look at is this right here. This is your first kill box right here.
Welcome back.
Hey Nelzarian. Grabs oh, this stuff here you want to knock out, and this you want to knock out, right? So even on day one, this is going to take you a little bit because, yeah, that's metal. I have just clear. crafting. Ah. Yeah, so these are less than, those are less than 1,000. They're less than 1,000, right? All you have to do, and you want to get rid of that, get rid of all the, but you can put blocks on the ground, and you can jump on top and put another block down. What you want to do is you want to get to the right. I'm gonna get rid of stuff right here. That's the first thing. So what I mean by putting blocks down, jumping. So if you put a block down and what you can do, put extra blocks down and jump on top and get up. That's how you get up here, other than putting ladders, right? Damage stuff, you want to block this. I've used 4 blocks so far, just these 4. Right. Let's make a ladder system. I'm gonna count blocks. Oh, I like these ladders. 5, 7. So this is 21 blocks here. Gotta get rid of that, that. Then you want to get rid of. So this was 21 right there. Okay. That's 21. Want to add more blocks in. 22. 5, 7. 8. That's 28 blocks. 30. That's 34 blocks. There. 34. Get rid of this. Five. 41. That's 40. 47. 48. 50. 4. That's 78 blocks. Okay, so this is where your 3 ladders. This is your center line, right? Center line. Okay, so you have the initial pillbox built. Then what you do, put an extra block there and right there for the turret. That's what your turrets are going to sit on. Want to put your hatches in here. You can double hatch this. Now, the only hatches you're going to have access early on is hatches. Put one there and one there. You'll get the turrets either by unlocking books or by the drops, the airdrops, if you have your airdrops active. See, I have like several airdrops here active. This here, this setup right here will last you day 80, blood moon 80, which is your first 20 blood moon, right? So the only thing we need to do now is finish out ladders. 70. 90. So this setup right here, this, just the initial is 96 blocks. Just this. This is all this is. 96 blocks. You can reinforce this cobblestone initially because everything is going to be based. The Hoard Knights are going to be based off your player level. My player level right now, 29, right? So on Hoard Knight, I'm not going to get a ton stats on Hoard Knight. But this is the easiest access path. This get to you. Regardless if they go in the building, the floor scaling height is way too tall, even if they start stacking like they do the World War Z zombie thing and they start trying to jump on each other to get to you. They cannot get to you. The floor to ceiling height, there's too much of a gap, like a 3-block gap in there, right? So they're not going to be able to get to you. The other thing that you need to do immediately is you want to get rid of this. And want to get rid of the ladder section, right? Because you don't want them climbing up. You don't want them climbing up the elevator shaft, because they will go through the elevator and they'll start using the ladder and they'll come across the board, the access. So You can knock out like a couple sections of the ladder. You just have to put a block down, stand on it, knock the ladder section out, and then get rid of the block, and then you start working backwards this way from the wall. Start working back, and you start knocking the wood ramp out, right? You can leave this like this because this is going to serve as additional storage later on for storage boxes. This area right here, you can fix this up by getting rid of all the destroyed stuff. You can put all your farming plots right here on this. And you can have like a fairly decent garden area for your farm plots. So you just knock out this stuff here, and you can do it one of two ways. I just put a block here because your farming plots are going to be 1 block tall right here. Actually, let me get rid of that. So as you get your farming plots, you can populate. Yeah, here, I'll just as you get your farming plots, look at this. Set your farming plots up. You can start them right here, right? You can initially, because you get, I think, 3 per airdrop. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to put a block like this. So this is 97, and then this, that's 98. So what this stairwell does here is it allows you access it on top so that you can start planting. But this area is pretty much reserved for farm plots. They can't get up on this. There's no way they can get up on this. It's too high. Even from the floor, they cannot get up here. Okay. Later on, as this box progresses and you get your turrets, your generator, and all that stuff, you can put your generator right here, or you can put it low. Put a turret right here. Put a turret right here facing that way, out. So when you do the Hoard night, you can initially crouch down behind this one, right? And you can shoot them as they come up the ladders. You can headshot, you can leg shot. There's absolutely no reason they should even get to this hatch, especially early on, early during your. So we're under 100 blocks for this section right here. We're under 100 blocks. Okay. Let me. Ah. For the next part, as you go up in levels, You're going to want to reinforce this floor as steel. You're going to want to reinforce first blocks, if not the first 3 blocks, all the way around, right? So you don't have like a crap ton of blocks right here to upgrade. This is totally get your cement together and you make your cement and stuff, and then do your upgrades, cobblestone and cement, and then once you get your crucible for your forge and you steel, then you can upgrade steel. However, if you get the airdrop that has steel in it, as long as you remember this setup, all you'd have to do is get rid of this stuff here and you can replace it with steel 1-for-1. I personally would just do the upgrade because you get experience for doing the upgrade. That's XP. Also I missed. Want to do that like that. So you just want this setup right here. What you want. Okay. This is the first part of the kill box. So you have your garbage knocked out down there. You have 3 ladders coming up. Place the damage stuff. Build this to the top of right here. Okay. This is all just okay. This will take you up to Hoard Night 40. So 40 weeks into the game, you should have this. Okay, by 40 Hoard. The next thing you want to do is this. But we're gonna that. Now you're gonna put ladders, because this is where the second part of the Hoard base comes. And how we're gonna do this back on how we're gonna do this. I want to come up here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run 2 lines across starting right here. Okay, we're gonna put one there, put one there. And what you can do, you can actually just go back even one more. But you want to run a line this way that's going to be tall. And again, this is the second part of. So why you're doing too high is you're going to make a channel. Okay. They're going to come up these ladders because this is going to be the next part that they're going to try to get to you from. Okay. This, I gotta grab that. I want it. Yeah, so these are 1,000 as well. What you're gonna do is you're gonna leave this line right here, but you're gonna knock out these. This is just metal. You're gonna knock it out. that wall. This wall is one of your main support walls, so that's where you stop at. Okay. What we're gonna box it. Actually, I can run this. Yeah. Don't need that. Well, we can leave that. But basically, what you want to do this, like this. You have to get rid of. There's a full fake right there. Facing. And you want to run this out. Because what we're doing now is we're making a second drop off area. So for this one, we're going to go to the pole. And you want to rotate the so this one's only 4 across. I'm going to offset this. I want this. That's 6 right there. Back to block. Yeah, you see how it's yellow?
Welcome back.
This. A fan ports this across like this. Okay, so this now is going to be your next reinforced wall section. Right here. Pull this. Hey, Rev. Fill this in like this. So this is what it looks like right now. You can knock that out. You can get rid of that. That there. Like that. This. Then we're going to knock this out. Build it right here. Box already. So I know I used 75. We're at about, let's just say 180 blocks right now. About 180. Fill this in. Okay. Then we can this. that all the way. This is the second kill box. Okay. Basically, like this. This is going to look like this. So you got room for 2 hatches. You got room for 2 more turrets. This across this way because that's 100. So we're going to do this like this because what's going to happen here? This. We're basically building a covered area for work. Better. We're going to do this like this. So this is what it looks like right now. Then from down here, build this right. Now you can get rid of this thing right here, or you can leave it, but you have a covered area workshop right here. This area right here, put double stack storage boxes right here. And also double stack storage boxes right here. You have to get rid of this. You can leave this. But this is what this is kind of look. And then if you want to put, you have the initial ladder right there. You can get rid of this here, and you can put your water purification, water collectors, this area. If you get rid of this here, you have 8 water collectors right here. 8 water. What I did on this build up here was I built yeah. You can put one more ladder. So okay, so you got your 3 ladders right there. ladders here. So what they're initially going to do is they're going to come up the 3 ladders here. And then they're going to want to go to these to get up here, go across. You don't want to leave this like this. So this is another area that you're going to need to go. Because basically what you're making is a drop pit. Got a drop pit. We have 2 drop pits. So if they get knocked off of either one of these, they have to go outside again and come up the ladders, rinse and this is all wood, so with the one tool, they have to come across to get to you.
Welcome back.
Probably because, yeah, it's because of the way I have the gap here. Hey, Goon. So you can do these actually centered. Would probably maybe be better. I know there's a center pole. I probably want to use centered. Whole side centered. Yeah. Like this, so it's just straight across. Not gonna give you the goofy look. So hatch. Yeah, hatch there. The hatch here. The only thing the offset does is normally you would have 3 drop pits, but I'm only drop pits. So normally the offset slows them down by 1 or 2 seconds. So if you had one go this way, you have one a crossover going this way, and then you have a crossover to a 3rd drop pit center. That's normally how it would be set up. And then the only thing you really need to do now at this point, make your fencing. So you build a little cage up here. And you put a door in. Center. Put a door in. Go for your cage. Regular bars. Right? Now you have to watch the orientation of the bars. Okay? Because you want the open end to the outside. Okay, you want that's totally high enough. Side. one you can have to the inside. That's fine. This is where your door's going to go right here. The door. Then you want to run bars across the top. Like it's across the top. Copy. This, like, and if you want, you can double layer the top as well. You can totally double layer. Oh, this is gonna have to go outside. I'll have to go. There you go. So what the bars do is the bars will, if the vultures show up, you have a cage that's protecting you from the with a door. We're definitely under 500 blocks build. This is all this is set up right here. So for your first 40 Hoard nights, primarily going to be block. As your player level increases, then you're going to traverse into this setup right here. So on Hoard night, when you're say level 100, you're going to go down, you're going to activate the turrets and gun down there, and you're going to run your Hoard night from right here. You'll see the flashes of the turrets as they come up that set of ladders over on that side. See the turret flashes. If anybody even remotely gets up here, it would be interesting. Because down here where the turrets are, I don't, this is, what 350, 150, it's 450 rounds each turret. Turrets are fully loaded out, 450 rounds. You'll be lucky to go through like an entire bank of ammo. You'll be super lucky if you go through one ammo. Everything from the ground below can leave in. They can't, they're not going to breach the roof. Even over here on this side, they can't breach. About the only thing I would probably even do is get rid of that, and that. And you can leave this like this. Depending on if you have points in parkour. Because there is a basement level on this building. I would totally just, at most they'll knock out 2 blocks here on the wall, but it keeps them on the ground level. The jumpers are not going to be able to jump this high. So you don't have to worry about the jumper even jumping up to high right here. There's absolutely no way. The only way they can get on this roof is if they spawn up here. Literally, that's the only spawn. And I've never seen that happen. All the testing I've done. You have enough room here. You can take your workstation and you can flip them sideways. If you want to put 4 forges in, run your forges this way. This way, if you want to run 4 across. Enter. Light. Lighting. Right. So if you want to do your forges, you can run your forges. You can run forges this way. You can do 4 or 5. You can run. You have enough room right here to do 6 forges. If you want to go all ham on. But and then your workbench. You can put a workbench there. You can put your cement mixer here. Put your bed here. Put your chemical station on this side. This is a little bit of a pain in the ass to get rid of because there's many squares on each. So this will take you a little bit. Yeah, you got the little end squares. Now you got room for your collectors. Rid of this over time. So this whole area right here, you can put your collectors. So you're not going to have a lot of them initially, but you can, like, when you actually start getting them. That way they're all lined up. Workbench there. Want to run like those. So see, you're going to have a nice little covered workshop here. So you have a bedroll. You can clear this building out over here. Bedroll inside that. You have plenty of do everything. Upgrading everything is not going to be a chore. It's well under 500 blocks. You can leave the place. You don't have to worry about that. We've already dealt with this. So yeah, pretty much this setup. And if you wanted to go through and you wanted to actually touch the stuff up and fix it, all you have to do is you get rid of the damaged areas. Copy block. Yeah, I can mouse over and I can copy shape and the direction shape, and you can fix stuff up. I would leave kind of open for on this side though, because on Hoard night they can't get to you, but I mean it gives you like a pretty good area fire from. If you leave a little bit of area open, I usually leave at least 1 or 2 blocks open on this side. You'd have a little bit of coverage area over here. And all you have to do is just on that jump. Then you have your blocks here. So basically, if I'm the bad guy, they're always going to take the easiest way to get to you. Always, 100% of the time, they're going to take the easiest path, even in 2.0. So they're going to come up one of these ladders. You're going to hit this. You're going to shoot at them. Plus, you have 2 turrets here. They're going to shoot at them. If they manage to get up to here, get up on this, they can't jump up here high. They have to go across. And if they fall off, then they end up on the lower levels. You have a turret there and a turret here with hatches. You can double hatch or you can single hatch it. And you already have the protection. You could actually, if you wanted to run this out just a little bit more, like a couple more, you could. I copy direction. Could run this out this far. That way you can guarantee that no vultures. Yeah, and that's basically all you need. And this is actually a little more refined than the other that I've done here. You can leave this window in here too. That's the main loop. You can put a claim block down right here if you want. The one thing I haven't done is claim. So, and if you look at the area that's covered via the claim block, this is 51 squares. So everything inside the green box, your area. So half of the coffee drive-through is all your area. That's basically the bear den kill box. Pay attention to the airdrops as they come in, because you'll get a shotgun package. You'll need a generator, you'll need some gas. You can get gas from deconstructing vehicles, you can get them at the gas station. Oh, storage boxes. Yeah. So your storage, this area right here is for boxes. You can go too high. I wouldn't put them in initially, because you're going to want to upgrade wall section here. I'm only going to this is definitely want this stuff upgraded before you put your storage box. That's all you have to do. This is already steel. If you look at the bottom right when I'm trying to fix it, it has the look to it. Then box like that. And you can run another set of storage boxes. Want boxes down for sources. You can run boxes there too. If you put a box over here on this side, what I did was, like, I knocked this out right there. I had a box over here, ammo. You can put like a box right there, ammo. Then you could run your generator. I think you should be able to put a generator on that wall right. Yeah, put your gas and all that for repair bills. Yeah. If this is in the way, you can, or you can shorten it up. All you have to do is copy. Copy. You can shorten that up. Pipe corn. Yeah, put a pipe. Oh, hi. Really? Screamer? Now I'm gonna have some guys come. Come on. Now you're coming up. Screamer got a buddy around. Oh, maybe I got her early enough. Yeah, I guess I got her early. Yeah. Wherever you want to put. If you want to put it over on this wall, you have to knock it out flat. Or you can right there. You could put it on the ground too. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be a better spot for it. Then you run your turrets separately. You have to run your But yeah. Set up. This is literally taking me like a little less than an hour. Just wood and then building blocks. And by day three, since you're gonna be like need horses stuff anyway, you can totally have this setup done. Section. See, this also works out too at the end of the horde night, why the hatches are here. So that you can dump the hatches, run over here, grab. Loot's all going to be down here. May have 1 or 2 bags up right on this line, but the bulk of your bottom of ladders. So yeah, nice, easy setup. Easy. So, yep, I gotta keep this short and guys how I built. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll try to stream a little longer. Go, daddy out. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you got a little bit of a idea. They're done. Then I'll have this on my channel. So, peace.